The mysteries of Elbaf are finally unfolding, and One Piece fans couldn't be more excited. After decades of anticipation, the Elbaf arc has delivered one jaw-dropping revelation after another. But nothing has shaken the One Piece world quite like Chapter 1136, where Oda unveiled the original Sun God Nika, a figure who could either save the world or destroy it. What secrets lie in Elbaf's ancient lore? Who was the true Nika, and why does their existence terrify the rulers of the world? Let's dive deep into the revelations that are redefining the One Piece universe as we know it. In today's video, we're delving into one of the most groundbreaking chapters in One Piece history. The Elbaf arc has been an absolute treasure trove of lore, and Chapter 1136 didn't just raise the stakes, it shattered everything we thought we knew about the Sun God Nika. From Nika's origins in Elbaf to their pivotal role in shaping the fate of the One Piece world, we're breaking it all down for you. If you're a fan of thrilling mysteries, epic world building, and jaw-dropping reveals, you're in the right place. Stick around to uncover the secrets of the original Sun God and what it means for the future of Luffy's journey. The original Sun God Nika and their origin from Elbaf. Nika hails from Elbaf. Nika can bring liberation or destruction. The Sun God Nika is a well-known thought among One Piece fans. He's one of the most revered gods in One Piece, and for a good reason. Nika, who was first presented in the story as the figure Who's Who, was revealed to be a deity that slaves held important. When Who's Who was thrown in prison for failing to protect the Gomu Gomu no Mi, the guard mockingly begged him to pray to the Sun God for salvation. This is because all of the slaves in the holy land of Marijoa prayed to the Sun God, hoping that one day he will appear and free them from their sorrow and chains, bringing happiness and excitement to their faces. Nika is referred to as the warrior of liberation, a man with a booming and contagious laugh and a physique made of rubber who can accomplish almost anything he wants. In combat, he is unpredictable, and his only limit is his own imagination. He owns the most insane power in the entire universe, which Luffy presently wields via the Hito Hito no Mi model, Nika. The Elbaf arc of One Piece provided a lot of insight into Nika. Not only did it prove that Nika has his own personality within the fruit and that it ultimately chose Luffy, but it also revealed that there were two different Nikas before him. Fans are also familiar with Joy Boy, another Nika. He lived during the Void Century and was born in the magnificent and prosperous ancient kingdom. He was the first pirate to set sail for the sea and posed the greatest threat to the world's governments, which finally banded together to form the Alliance in an effort to fight the ancient kingdom. However, long before the ancient kingdom and Joy Boy, there was another Nika, and he was the first and original Sun God. Vegapunk verified to fans that this Sun God had Elbaf roots, which means he was a giant born in this country. The true design of the Sun God Nika, Oda finally shows the original Sun God to the fans. Fans were unsure whether Oda would ever reveal the design of the true Sun God Nika to them. However, One Piece Chapter 1136 was quite significant in this sense. During the Elbaf arc of the story, fans saw the genuine Sun God for the first time. It is no wonder that the Sun God is highly revered in the realm of the giants. He is their sole deity, after all. According to the ancient giant texts known as Holly, which appeared to have numerous translations, the world of One Piece was destroyed twice in the past. Each time the world was destroyed, the Sun God Nika's name was invoked, implying that Nika is synonymous with world destruction. Even then, the giants of Elbaf aren't sure if Nika destroyed or saved the world. But they do know that anytime the world is about to shift dramatically, Nika comes. This is precisely why the world's rulers fear Nika's presence, which represents the downfall of the current system. Fans saw the Sun God Nika for the first time in the same chapter, thanks to the character Jarul. The original Sun God wore nothing but a loincloth over his waist and a sash around it. Just like Luffy, he possesses white clouds around his neck, which represent the Nika power, and long white hair that is far longer than Luffy's. All of his attire is supposed to be white, something fans are familiar with from Luffy. One significant distinction between Nika and Luffy is that the original Nika wears a sword and a shield. Nika wields a dagger-like blade in one hand and carries a shield in the other, most likely the Svalin Sun shield. This Nika is striking the same pose as Luffy, and he is also wearing a massive smile on his face. Clearly, this is the original Sun God, which fans want to see more of. Who did the original Nika fight long ago? The real Nika could have fought the enemy of the world. It is unknown who the actual Nika battled many years ago, but it is evident that his look was the result of a disaster. Nika appears only when the world is about to shift dramatically. Furthermore, Nika oversaw the destruction of the world twice, once by Joy Boy and once by the original Sun God. Fans are already aware that the world government was responsible for the destruction of the world 900 years ago. However, no explanations have been provided to explain how and why the Earth was destroyed so long ago. Perhaps the gigantic serpent referenced by Dory and Brody in Elbaf folklore was Nika's true opponent, or it may have been the sea god himself, of whom Aimu may be a reincarnation, just as Luffy wields the power of the Nika fruit. One thing is certain, there are many secrets left to be disclosed in One Piece, and things are only getting more fascinating. Summary and highlights. Nika, the original Sun God, comes from Elbaf. Nika may either liberate or destroy. Oda showed the genuine design of Sun God Nika. And there you have it, crew. The original Sun God Nika isn't just a figure of legend, they're a force of nature that redefines everything about the One Piece world. Are we heading toward liberation, destruction, or perhaps something in between? What are your thoughts on Elbaf's ancient lore and its connection to the Void Century? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic One Piece content. Until next time, set sail for adventure and stay tuned for more secrets from the Grand Line. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Review YouTube channel. Buddy, we hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, question, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts on the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again, see you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and his swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments, the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other. Instead, they use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Ghoul D. Roger telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in this show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Goldie Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is, or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.